Have you ever received unwanted mail from an insurance company and wondered, how did they get my address? Well, chances are they may have gotten it from your local DMV. NBC 29's Maya Mitchell shares how the DMV can and does share your information.
Maybe you need your license or your car's registration, but whatever the case may be, we all have to visit the Department of Motor Vehicles at some point. But what you may not realize is that once this exchange of information happens, the DMV is now allowed to share your information with third parties.
Under our privacy laws at the federal and the state level, we are authorized and in many cases required to release customer data for certain specified reasons.
Legally, the DMV is allowed to share things like your name, address, and driving record. Who can access the information depends on who's asking and what they're using it for.
So is personal information that is protected, and then there is highly personal information for things like your photograph and your social security number. And based on what the request is, the reason for it, and who is asking for it, the requester is entitled to certain categories of that data.
At the federal level, the driver's privacy protection law, along with state laws in place, all determine what information is off the table to release.
So the federal law identifies information as protected at certain levels. Under our state law, it's a similar scheme. It starts with the proposition that all of our driver, vehicle, and personal data is privileged.
According to John Whitehead with the Rutherford Institute, these laws are simply not enough.
And that's why I'm saying that the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, of course, should be updated, but also I'm telling people we need an electronics privacy bill of rights that will make sure that government agencies cannot be giving our information to anybody. No, it should be kept private.
Whitehead says the right to privacy is one of the most essential rights that allow people to be free in the country. Without it, citizens are at risk.
You have stalkers out there and people like that have information. And some of the people actually that are dealing with abused children and mistreated women are saying really clearly now, stop this stuff, because we're really worried we're going to have these strange people showing up in our doors or whatever, because they know where we live now. We don't want that in America.
The DMV says its website is the best place to start if you're looking for details on how your information can be shared. Amaya Mitchell, NBC 29 News.